What's up, car lovers? Welcome back to DriveDriftX, the channel where passion for cars never dies. And today we've got something truly exciting to talk about. This one's not just about horsepower, torque, or tech specs. This one's about history, memories, and the way a car can connect generations. The Volkswagen Beetle is making its big comeback for 2026, and this time it's ready to roll into the electric age. But before we jump into all the details, I want to ask you, if you could sit behind the wheel of any nostalgic car from the past, fully redesigned for today's roads, which one would it be? Would you choose the Beetle, the Mustang, or maybe something like the Toyota Supra from the 90s? Drop your dream comeback car in the comments, because this is one of those conversations where everyone has a personal favorite. The Beetle has always been more than just a car. It was the people's car, the one that didn't try to be intimidating or overcomplicated. It had personality, it had charm, and most importantly, it made driving fun without breaking the bank. For decades, it symbolized freedom and individuality, whether it was cruising through the hippie era painted with flowers or zipping around town in its modern revamp in the early 2000s. And now, in 2026, Volkswagen is trying to capture that same spirit, but this time, the Beetle is not just about nostalgia, it's about the future of mobility. Early images and leaks suggest the 2026 Beetle is keeping its iconic round headlights, those smooth curves, and that instantly recognizable silhouette, but with a sharper futuristic twist. LED accents, slimmer proportions, and a more aerodynamic body make it clear that this Beetle has grown up, but not lost its playful roots. It's one of those designs that make you smile when you see it, but also impress you with its modern edge. And honestly, isn't that what the Beetle has always been about? Putting a smile on your face the moment you spot it? The powertrain is where things get really interesting. Volkswagen is expected to drop the Beetle straight into the EV world, likely using their proven MEB platform that's already powering cars like the ID.4 and ID. Buzz. That means we're probably looking at a range in the 250 to 300 mile ballpark, smooth instant torque, and that quiet EV driving experience that feels almost futuristic the first time you experience it. But here's the thing. Do you think making the Beetle fully electric is the right move? Or should VW have offered a hybrid option to ease more people into it? That's something I want to hear your thoughts on. Because while EVs are the future, not everyone is ready to let go of gas just yet. Inside the Beetle, Volkswagen is expected to strike a balance between retro charm and modern tech. Expect a digital cockpit, a large central infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, customizable ambient lighting, and maybe even some quirky throwbacks like color-matched dashboards or little design details that nod to the classic Beetle DNA. VW knows this isn't just any car, it's a lifestyle icon, so they'll almost certainly add Easter eggs that make you feel connected to its history. And if they're smart, they'll offer vibrant colors, fun interior themes, and options that let owners truly personalize their Beetle, just like people used to decorate their bugs back in the day. Now here's something I want to ask you. When you think of the Beetle, do you see it as a fun little city car for personal style? Or do you think VW should push it as a practical EV that competes with other compact electrics like the Chevy Bolt EUV, Mini Cooper Electric, or Tesla's rumored compact model? Because the way VW positions this car could totally change how successful it becomes. Pricing is still a mystery, but based on VW's EV lineup, I'd expect the 2026 Beetle to come in somewhere around the mid-$30,000 range, maybe starting at $32K or $33K for the base model. That would keep it affordable enough to live up to its roots as the people's car, while also making it competitive against other compact EVs. Add in potential federal and state incentives, and the Beetle could be one of the most affordable ways to get into an EV with character and style. Something else worth talking about is how the Beetle fits into today's automotive culture. Back in the day, Beetles were everywhere. College kids, families, even celebrities drove them. They were like a blank canvas that people made their own. The big question is, can Volkswagen recapture that magic in a world where cars are becoming more and more about software and less about soul? That's where I think this Beetle has to deliver. It can't just be another EV. It has to be a car that feels alive, That feels special every time you turn it on, and that makes you say, yeah, this is why I drive. And speaking of culture, let's think bigger. Do you think cars like the Beetle should also inspire industries outside of automotive, like industrial design, furniture, or even supply manufacturing, to mix nostalgia with modern tech? For example, imagine factories producing new products with a retro look but futuristic function, just like the Beetle. Would you want to see more of that trend outside of cars? It's kind of crazy how one model can spark ideas across so many industries. At the end of the day, the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle isn't just about EV range, specs, or price. It's about whether this car can once again become a cultural icon, the kind of car that defines an era. Will it succeed? Time will tell, but one thing's for sure. People are already talking. And anytime a Beetle comes back, you know it's going to make waves. So I'll leave you with this. If the Beetle comes back as an EV, would you buy it for the nostalgia, for the design, or for the practicality of an affordable electric car? Or do you think Volkswagen should have left the legend in the past? Let me know in the comments, because this conversation is going to be as fun as the car itself. Thanks for hanging out with me today on DriveDriftX. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the past, present, and future of one of the world's most iconic cars, hit that like button. Share this video with your friends, and of course, subscribe to DriveDriftX so you don't miss what's next. Until then, keep driving your passion forward.